Ultimately, it's going to be the mercy of Allah.
Okay, so yeah, mercy of Allah, right?
Ultimately,
so,
yes.
Ultimately. So second hadith also is same, meaning is same. Oh Allah, messenger, you also cannot enter the paradise. He says myself also. The same thing is repetition.
But I told you in the Makki surahs, in his Makki time, it was clear. The Prophet said, I will be the first to enter paradise.
Okay, so it means the problem is over here only again. The Shaitan and Allah said, you cannot touch my servant, the chosen one. And we know the Hadith says that every child born, the Shaitan comes and touch it. When he touched the child cried. So every human being.
What's the rest of the Hadith? What's the rest? Because the rest of the Hadith talks about the Prophet as well. You missed that bit out.
Because there's written.
Let's find.
All human beings.
Let's look.
It's not rest of Prophet Muhammad.
Did you find it? Did you get your mic? That's what I want. Thank you.
What you found?
You were finding for me, no?
Okay, here's the hadith. It mentioned only one person that Shaitan cannot touch. Sahih al-Bukhari 3286, narrated by Abu Huraira. The Prophet said, when any human being is born, Satan touches him at both sides of the body with his two fingers, except Jesus, the son of Mary, whom Shaitan tried to touch but failed. For the touch, the pleasant a pleasant cover instead.
So what does that mean?
My question was, who is the chosen one? I think I got here in this hadith.
I've already answered you. The chosen one was.
Chosen one is Jesus
But
Christ.
you're creating an argument very slowly. I'd rather you did it quickly. So you're saying because Jesus isn't touched when he's a baby, therefore he's the chosen one. But then you also believe that he was tempted by the devil.
Tempted by devil?
Yes, you believe
Yes,
this.
Surah.
It's in your Bible.
No, I'm talking about, I'm taking the concept of Islam.
Yeah, and I'm telling you
We
as a
have
Christian.
we have a complete,
I understand what you're saying.
Another-
One second. I'm saying
Concept.
I'm saying if you believe, according to your point, that if Shaitan is touching you or if there's any interaction, then according to your logic, then everybody is out of the question, especially Jesus. Because you have to apply your logic
not
consistently.
My, not my logic.
So you have no logic.
It is Quran verses I'm quoting.
So you don't follow
And
Bible.
Hadith.
You know Bible is out of the window, yeah?
No, Bible doctrine is something else where we find that no one
But
is,
that's your view, right? That's where
no
you
one
learn
is
about
right-
Jesus.
No one is righteousness.
No one
no
is
one is
righteousness.
righteous.
No one is righteous.
Yes, no one is righteous.
So
Bible
the Father isn't righteous.
No, we are talking with human being. We are not
You
talking
didn't mention
about-
human being. You said no one is
I
righteous.
thought you will understand.
No, because over here you're applying no one as well.
When we says no one, we are talking about the human being.
No, if you say no one knows the hour but the Father, no one means no one.
Okay, so what's your point in this?
My point is that if you then follow the fact that therefore, I'm not saying this happened or not, I'm saying that different prophets in Islam have a different respect that's given to them. For example, Musa is called Kalimatullah, he could speak to Allah. It doesn't mean no other prophet could speak to Allah. Isa alayhi salam was not touched at birth, doesn't mean no other prophet was touched at birth. For example, you should also be aware of this other hadith. Abdullah bin Mas'ud, this is in Sahih Muslim 2814. That the Prophet ﷺ said, each one of you has a devil companion from the jinn over him. The companion said, even you? The Prophet said, even me. Yet Allah helped me against him until he embraced Islam. He does not order me to do anything but good. So taking a hadith in isolation and then making the implication that therefore it means that he is no longer a chosen one, by taking and not mentioning this hadith, it's picking and choosing, I think. If you are to mention something, I think you should mention both hadith together, then you will have a bigger picture.
Actually, my question was, if we go again the start point, my question was, who is the chosen servant? There is a dialogue between God and the Iblees. And Iblees claimed, I will deceive the all human made. The God said, you cannot deceive my chosen servants. Iblis said, yes, I cannot deceive them. Okay, so
I answered your question though, isn't
through
it?
the Quran, if we go and check, so we find only one person, which is the chosen one, and Shaitan never touched him. Which Hadith also support that.
That's not in Quran, by the way, that's in hadith.
I'm saying Hadith.
No, you said
And
it's in the
Hadith-
Quran.
No, I'm saying it's Hadith also support these things that Shaitan never touched Jesus Christ.
But
He is a chosen servant.
but because he
He's a
didn't
chosen
touch,
servant, no?
he is amongst the chosen servants.
So who is else is? Do you know the Shaitan didn't touch and the Hadith and verses?
The verse you quoted, does it say
Specifically for the person.
the verse you quoted, does it say chosen servant or servants? Plural or singular?
In beginning, at the time of
You've
dialogue
only
of
mentioned
the-
one point, right?
Okay, it could be the
Servant or servants?
It could. Let's see again.
Yeah.
No, it could be the servant.
No, pull it out. Because you're going against the very verse you brought up. This is the verse, the Quran.
Yeah, second person. There are two persons, I think.
No.
Shaitan never touched.
No.
Okay, I'll check.
It says, "Illa ibadaka minhumul mukhlasin." Mukhlasin, singular or plural? Mukhlasin,
Mukhlasin is plural.
plural.
Yeah.
So you're saying this is referring to Jesus only?
I'm saying what the hadith we found in Islam, this mention about the Jesus.
We'll come to the hadith. First, let's stick with the ayah because you brought this up a few times, isn't it? So you said, who is the chosen servant?
Okay.
So you changed the ayah. The ayah says, except your chosen servants
Servants. It means
among them.
more than one.
More than one.
More than one.
Yes.
So
So my question to you is,
okay.
why are you only saying Jesus and not others?
No,
Why are you changing?
I said just now the Mother Mary also there.
The?
Mother Mary is also chosen.
Just them two.
This I found whatever in Islam, this too. What I'm asking you, if there is
Wait. You said.
if there is any
wait.
other person,
You said anything.
tell me, show me. It will increase
I
my
already
knowledge.
showed you.
Which who?
I already told you. I'll read to you once more, no problem. So this is, I told you it's a Sahih Muslim, yeah? The Prophet ﷺ said, each one of you has a devil companion from the jinn over him. They said, even you, O Messenger of Allah? The Prophet said, even me. Yet Allah helped me against him until he embraced Islam. Did Isa alayhi salam's Qareen accept Islam?
I think we are going in wrong way.
Eh?
Why? I say. My question is, Shaitan, the Iblees, touch every human being.
So what does that mean? If he touched every human being, what does that mean?
Did Shaitan not touch Muhammad or any other person?
It's implied that he
except
didn't.
These two?
It's implied that he didn't touch
Do
the
you have
Prophet Muhammad
any
either.
reference? Do you have any reference? The God and Iblees when they had a dialogue, and God said, "Except my chosen servant, you cannot touch."
The Hadith says that.
Shaitan no, this is Quran verse.
No, you're
a
choosing
Quranic- it's a
chosen
Quranic
servants,
verse.
and then you're adding it to this Hadith.
Hadith, because it comes in the Hadith. No, the Shaitan never touched the Jesus
But
Christ.
why are you linking the Hadith to the ayah? Because the
Because there's a
Hadith doesn't
link.
mention chosen servants.
Because Shaitan over there is claiming, and accepting the God order, yes, I will not touch except the Jesus Christ and
No, that's not what
Mother
he
Mary.
didn't say touch.
okay.
What does the ayah say?
I say yes.
Does it
I
talk
will
about
not-
touching?
I will not deceive your servant.
Deceive, but you keep saying touching.
So who Shaitan go behind?
So if you touch
whom? Shaitan
touch
goes
somebody, I
behind
touch
whom?
you. I touch you. Have I deceived you?
No, you're touching, Allah touching, Shaitan touching. It's totally different. You are a human being. Don't give the wrong example.
Okay. Let me give you a very good example. Who took Jesus on top of the mountain?
Oh, see,
Good question.
That was Shaitan.
Okay.
He took him, right? He touched him.
Is it in beginning? I told you.
Did
I
you
want
touch
to
him?
know about the Islam.
And in
I
the
told you
beginning,
In the beginning.
so
So
you want to know Islam,
can
but you want to ignore
can-
Christianity.
So my humble request to you: can you guide me? Can you show me the surah?
It's not a humble request.
Except of these two
It's a
persons,
dishonest
Jesus
request.
Christ
It's
and
a dishonest
Mother
request.
Mary, the Shaitan.
You know what
who
it is?
Never touched the others. Who is the other
Whenever
guy?
I'm
Who's the
mentioning the
other guy?
Bible, whenever I mention the Bible,
happened?
it's like
It's not a Bible question. That's why I don't go to the Bible.
so it's not
If
true.
I ask you,
Is the Bible true or
question
not
from
true?
The Bible, then you should can answer
Did
me.
you hear him?
No, just not
Is the
say.
Bible
So,
true or
okay,
not?
wait, one second.
Let's
Wait,
say-
no.
let me-
So
let
you
me-
asked
let
me
me-
from the Quran, right? Then you're using Hadith.
Oh,
The Islam.
Why are you jumping from Quran to Hadith then?
It's a Quran and Sunnah is a book.
Quran, Sunnah?
You-
So then,
you
doesn't it
can-
mention Injil?
Can you pray 5 times without the
Does the
Hadith?
Quran affirm the Bible?
Can you go to the Hajj without the Hadith?
Does the Quran
Both
affirm
things
the
you have-
Bible?
Both things you have to comply.
Does the Quran affirm the Bible? I'm sticking with the Quran
That's why
now.
I'm using the Hadith also.
okay.
He
used
doesn't
the
want to
Bible.
answer this.
Jesus
Do you
got
want to
tempted.
answer?
Jesus got tempted.
Does the Quran affirm the Bible?
Are you help?
No,
I
no.
think it's more than enough.
Repeat the question,
He
please.
is more than
I
enough.
repeat, he doesn't want to answer it.
He
Repeat
is
now.
more
again.
than
One
enough.
last time.
He has-
Last time.
He,
One last time.
He has a
Are you
Open
listening?
your
good
ear.
knowledge. Good knowledge.
Open
So
your
you
drum
should
ear.
not interpret.
Please repeat the.
Interpret.
I want
you
to
should
hear.
not interpret.
I want to hear.
Are you ready?
Yes, brother, I'm ready.
Does the Quran affirm the Bible?
Yeah, of course.
It does.
Yes.
So then, I'm talking about something that the Quran mentions. What's the problem?
But this question and
Yes.
the answer is related to the Islam. So you have to find
doesn't-
within the Islam.
It doesn't apply to Christianity then.
No.
Oh.
Christianity doctrine is something else.
Is it?
That the doctrine is something else.
So why does the Quran affirm the Bible then?
why I came to you to ask this question? Because we have separate concept. You have separate concept.
You making this
The
concept.
doctrine is totally divided and different with each other.
Is it?
So you have to give me the answer within the circle of the Islam.
I gave you the answer 3 times. It's not digesting.
Who is the person?
Hazam nahi ho raha.
3 times.
Yeah.
Who is the person other than the Jesus and Mother
I told you all the prophets.
Shaitan never touched.
All the prophets and all the believers.
Show me that Shaitan never touched. Show me any hadith, any surah.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're the
Show me
one.
the hadith.
Show me the reference.
I will. But first, because you made the claim, if Shaitan touches anybody, that person is no longer chosen. Correct?
Yeah, of course. It's your Quran says.
My Quran doesn't say that.
It's in the first, which I give
It doesn't mention anything
and
about touching. It doesn't say anything about touching. You seem to be obsessed with touching.
How the Shaitan deceived the
You're saying it's in the
human
Quran.
being.
Show me where it says Shaitan touching the person in the
first
Quran.
In the first ayah which I show you, the Adam,
It doesn't say touching.
There's a dialogue between the.
Show me where it says touching in the Quran.
Show
Shaitan
me.
touching.
Okay, what do you take the meaning of the touching?
Wait, forget meaning. You said touching in the Quran. Where's touching in the Quran?
Is there this word that I'll come behind them, front of them?
Yeah, behind
left-
them doesn't
left
imply
them,
touching.
Left them.
I'm on the
right
side of
them,
this guy. The
okay?
police is not gonna
Except
arrest
your
me.
chosen
If I go
servant.
like this,
Except your
then it's
chosen
problematic.
servant. Except your
This
chosen
is
servant.
problematic
Except-
if he goes to the police now.
Except your chosen servant. I will not come from behind, nor from the front, nor from the left side, right side. The Shaitan is said at the time only when the God said, okay, you have given the time till the
Just stand
end
over here
of
like
the
this.
judgment day.
Am I touching him? Now, am I touching him?
Brother, you are a human being. We
Am
are
I
not
touching
talking
him?
about-
I'm asking you a simple question. Am I touching him?
Yes, you are touching.
I'm touching you. Am I touching you?
You can.
Am I touching you? Am I touching
No,
you?
not now.
But I'm in front of you.
Yeah.
Now, just one side. Now I'm on the side of you. Am I touching you? Am I touching you?
Okay. Listen. very, yeah. I want to say, you are making this question.
Okay, read the
that
hadith, please.
verse
Read this hadith.
According to
Listen to the
your-
hadith. Listen to the hadith.
So very.
Okay. Then Jesus was
That's
led.
The Shaitan in which
Hadith,
meaning
hadith.
it is.
Listen to the hadith.
Then Isa alayhi salam was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil.
Oh.
Very good, brother.
You
It's
see the
hadith.
Yes.
It's hadith.
You like it or not?
It's hadith.
Is it good or not?
Yeah, what's
I think-
hadith?
I think you are.
Hadith
enough.
is saying.
like it?
You are enough. You don't need help. You are enough to
You
explain.
reject.
Make
You don't
make
need-
your point.
You don't need.
You're jumping.
No, I'm not jumping.
So on the
Show
Quran,
show me the person name in which the Shaitan never touched, like Jesus and Mother Mary. Show me any other.
It's the fourth time I'm telling you. I don't think it's sinking in.
Nothing going in.
Show me the verse.
There is no verse in the Quran like that that talks about Shaitan touching.
There are verse.
Show me.
Show
me the Quran verse that says Shaitan touching.
No, I'm talking
Show me.
about the Islam.
Show me.
Hadith,
Okay,
hadith,
Quran is
hadith,
Islam.
hadith,
Oh,
hadith.
show
Oh,
me.
now you jump to Hadith.
No, you don't believe hadith.
Why are you jumping from Quran to Hadith?
So it's.
Show me. I want to read.
in the
Why did you
beginning-
start with the Quran then?
In the beginning, I show you the hadith on.
No, you gave me Quran first. That's where you started.
That Quran I given you the chosen and the servant.
So you started with Quran, yeah?
From that time, okay?
You gave Quran first, yeah?
Okay, so do you believe
Did you
in
give
that?
Quran
Do
first?
Do you believe
If I'm
what?
showing you the hadith,
Where's the
You
hadith?
gave
you don't-
Quran
But he showed you
first,
the
yes
hadith.
or no?
if you don't believe,
I don't
so
think you
why
know
I
the
should show
difference.
you
Have
because
you
you are
showed the
unbeliever
hadith?
of
I don't think you know the difference.
Oh,
What's Hadith?
what's hadith? Yeah.
Hadith is Sunnah.
Show.
What show?
Show me.
What show?
Wait, so you said Hadith is Sunnah.
Huh?
What's Sunnah then?
What Muhammad Prophet has said.
What's Sunnah then?
That's his hadith. That's it.
What's Sunnah then?
What is sunnah?
What do you mean Sunnah?
Yeah. What is sunnah?
What do you mean Sunnah?
You
know
just said
bet-
Hadith is Sunnah, so
You-
Sunnah should be Hadith, right?
You know better than me about the Islam. You should not ask
Then
me
you should
about
be
the
listening
Islam.
to me then like a
What
student.
What the question I asked about the Islam, you fix on your mind. on
I've
that
given you
question.
answer 5 times. It's not
I'm-
digesting.
I want to know the name. Where the Shaitan, as clearly says that in Hadith, Shaitan never touched the Jesus. You show me other Hadith also. Shaitan never
You know
touched
what's
the-
happened?
This happened. This
Do you know what's
prophet,
happened?
This prophet, this prophet never touched.
Do you know what's
I
happened?
say you are right, Zishan.
You learned a script, the Christian script. You've come here, within 2 minutes, the script has been dismantled, and now you are trying to bring it back to life,
Okay.
believing it will resurrect like Jesus.
So you don't want to give the answer. Okay, it's okay then. Over. Thank you.
Let me explain to you very simply.
Thank you.
Hopefully, it will make sense to you. First, when the conversation started, you brought an ayah of the Quran. You said Shaitan will deceive everybody except the chosen ones.
Yes.
You asked me who the chosen ones are.
Okay.
Do you remember my response? Because you're saying it's like I don't want to answer. What was my response to you?
Your answer was it took 10 minutes to check the tafasir and said unfortunately there's no any tafasir about this surah.
That's not what I said.
Yes.
That's a lie.
You check this Tabari and this.
I
Qatri.
said Tafsir ibn Kathir was not loading for me.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, when it loaded for me, I gave you the answer for Ibn Kathir. Then I gave you the generic answer that a Muslim will believe with regards to who Shaitan can influence and who he can't.
And
And-
happily I ask you.
So you misunderstood my
what
answer.
is your
Let me finish.
opinion?
Let me finish. You want the answer, right? But you've misunderstood whenever I've been speaking to you.
No, I'm clear about my answer.
I'm not asking about your answer. I'm asking you if you've understood my answer.
Okay.
I'm telling you, have you understood my answer? You're saying I'm clear about my answer. I'm not asking about your answer. You're asking me about my answer. You said you want to learn from me, right? So learn and understand what I'm saying, right?
Inshallah.
I'll try again. So I said the chosen ones obviously include the prophets, plural. And I said anyone who dies believing in Allah and the Prophet ﷺ upon Islam, that person is somebody who has evaded Shaitan. Did you understand that point before I move on?
No,
You don't understand.
I understand, but I will not accept your.
I'm not asking if you accept. I said, did you understand?
Okay, I understand. Okay.
You don't have to accept anything I say.
Right.
But it will be helpful if you at least try to understand it.
Right.
Okay, so that was done. Then you bring up a verse, a hadith, which according to you means sunnah. But when I ask you what sunnah means, you say you don't know. So you're using the definition of hadith. When I ask you that definition, you don't know what it is.
No, I said you the sunnah means whatever the Muhammad says. to
That's
his
not why I asked you.
companion, That's all hadith sunnah.
No, hadith and sunnah are not the same.
There's a whatever the Muhammad.
Just say you don't know.
Muhammad said. It's written in the hadith.
Brother, just say you don't know.
Simple.
Yo, okay, explain. No problem.
No problem. I will explain to you.
Okay.
But for now, the source that you're quoting from, you don't understand it. So you're saying it says in a hadith, Shaitan touches everybody except Jesus and except the mother
Yeah.
of Jesus. Then I gave you another hadith in which I said that the Prophet, peace be upon him, said that his qareen affected him. Let me get the exact quote. Because not affected, the precise quote was, each one of you has a devil companion from the jinn over them.
Okay.
Even you, O Messenger of Allah, the Prophet said, even me.
Even me.
Yet Allah helped me against him until he embraced Islam.
Okay.
So my simple logical question to you was, if you apply that this hadith said only Isa alayhi salam and his mum were not touched, I said according to this hadith it means that each one of you has a devil companion from the jinn over them. According to your same logic, Isa alayhi salam, you say this according to your logic, not me. I don't believe it is.
Not my logic.
It is. Because the Prophet is saying each one of you has a devil companion from the jinn over him.
It's not
So
my-
let me finish. So according to your logic, even Jesus had a devil companion from the jinn over him. We don't believe this.
It's not my logic.
Let me
And
just finish
no-
the point.
I'm
20
not
more
saying this
seconds.
thing. I'm not saying this. thing.
Let me just finish this
Don't
point.
put your word in my mouth.
Brother,
No,
are you going to
here.
interrupt me? So can I interrupt you when you're
All
speaking?
You are not allowing me to speak, so this is the problem.
I said give me 15-20 seconds to finish my point.
More than 2 months.
Okay, complete it,
2 minutes.
complete.
Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm not going to complete my answer then. Now, hopefully, you're going to read my mind now and see what I have to say, and it better be correct.
Listen.
Read my mind now,
what-
and
what-
I'm going to
what-
interrupt
what
you
I
like
asked
you're
you-
interrupting
what
me.
I asked you in the beginning, the Shaitan and the God, there's a conversation between them.
From
There's-
what? What
there's
did
a
you ask
God
me
act.
from?
You cannot.
What did you
cannot-
ask me from?
You cannot. touch-
What did you ask me from?
I ask you who are this.
From
chosen
what?
servant,
What
chosen
source?
servant. From the Quran.
Thank
from
you.
Islam. Yes.
Move on.
So,
Continue.
so there's the Shaitan also said the same thing. Yes, I will not deceive your chosen one. So when we see
Not chosen one, chosen ones.
chosen ones, okay, it was more than
That's
one.
it, yeah.
Okay. So when we see
That's very important.
when we go and we check in the surah, we find only the two person.
It's not
personality.
surah. This is why you don't understand.
Hadith. When we
Hadith
go to
and
the
Quran are
hadith-
not the same.
Yes, okay. When we go to the hadith, we find only the Jesus Christ, Shaitan never touched. And it's Muhammad also said the same thing. No one is, everyone is touched by Shaitan, but except the Jesus Christ.
Where's the hadith?
So I'm saying, I saw him the hadith. What my question is, where is the second person, third person, fourth person, where the Shaitan is never touched? This
I
I'm
gave you
asking.
this.
Touching.
Sahih Muslim. What does touching mean?
You saying something else.
Okay, show
See,
me.
see,
Show me
you-
that touching means that.
you-
What
you-
do you think happens when you get touched?
You are going to.
What do you
something
think
else.
happens
You
when
are-
you get touched? What happens?
When I do any wrong things and I do the bad things,
Yeah.
bad deeds, right? So Allah He guides me. I repent. I go. to
Where does
repent.
it say touching
I
implies
go
something?
For repent. Allah guides me and He forgive me. You
So you
are
don't have
saying
evidence
this
for
thing.
this, do you?
You are saying this thing.
This is in your head. Shaitan touching means that you're not a chosen one anymore.
Shaitan is behind you, front you.
This is a
everywhere.
non sequitur.
He is trying to deceive you, but he don't try to deceive
very-
Jesus and Mother
Is this your
Mary,
best argument?
Because that's a Allah.
Is this your
protected.
best argument?
It's a sealed God.
Is this your best argument?
No, it's a big. You think is it your best answer?
I've just asked you, is this
What
your best
question I
argument?
asked, is it
You're
the best-
asking me, is
best
this your best
from
answer?
side? Still, I'm asking you, who is the third or fourth, fifth person the Shaitan never touched? I show you the clear hadith.
Touched
that
means what?
Shaitan never
What does
touched.
touch mean?
When any child born,
What does touch mean?
Shaitan touches him.
And what
with
happens?
His two fingers. That's why that
What happens
child
then?
cry. That's why
What
the child
happens
child
after the
cry,
touch?
Because of his touching.
What happens after the
Because
touch?
from the beginning, Shaitan is in
What
him, in
happens
him,
after the
in
touch?
him. So when child is born and grown up in the presence of Shaitan, it always
Where does it say this?
deceiving him.
Where does it say this?
That touching mean is this thing.
Where did you get this meaning from?
So why you get? From
Where did you get this meaning from?
Where you get the
No,
meaning
no
of
meaning.
touching?
Do
You
you
said
have
this guy is
evidence for
touching
this
me,
or not?
Guy is touching me. Who?
That's physical.
Do you have any evidence for what you've said, yes or no?
Do we have any answer? Any answer of my question?
You have
Do we
no
any
evidence.
answer? You have no answer. The
He has
problem is
nothing.
You don't have answer.
Let's go.
Sorry,
Give me the bag.
you don't have answer.
Give me the
of
bag
my
again.
question. Touch everyone except Jesus Christ, Mother Mary. Except Jesus Christ, Mother Mary. He touch you also. He touch you also. Me also. Everyone. Everyone.
Who is Jesus? Wait. Who is Jesus? Wait, 1 second. 1 second. Who is Jesus?
Jesus is the mercy of God. He is the mercy of God. This is written, it's already decreed. Mercy of God.
Of God.
Yes, of God.
Very good. So he's not God.
I'm not talking about this topic.
Oh.
So
Is Jesus
Christ-
God or not?
Jesus Christ, he is the one who has to come for as a just ruler.
By his
Just
mercy of
ruler,
God.
Yes.
He's not
As a
God.
Just ruler. He will abolish the.
No, you speak to me, not him. He's
abolish
not
the
speaking to you.
jizya. Because
Is he
already
God or
every
not?
time interpreting, no?
He's not interrupting now.
He is interrupting me.
No, he's
always,
not.
God
You're
sir.
hearing things. Is Jesus God?
This is not the subject.
Eh?
Sorry.
You don't want to talk about Jesus?
No, this is not the subject.
Why are you scared of
What
talking
we-
about Jesus?
What I have asked
This is
you,
new subject.
Give me any
New
surah,
subject.
any hadith.
New subject.
which-
Is Jesus
which
God?
says that Shaitan never touched this person.
Right.
Okay. Any
Is
any
Jesus God?
prophet, any Muhammad, Prophet, Musa,
He won't speak on this. I
Abraham,
promise you. I
Ibrahim.
promise. Watch.
Ibrahim, any
Is
other-
Jesus God?
No, this is not my topic. This
He
is
won't.
not my topic.
He will run from this. I promise
This
you.
is
Watch.
not this is not
He will
top-
run.
My topic.
Is Jesus God?
I asked him who is the chosen servant.
New topic.
Instead, I given him
New
the
topic.
hadith
Don't be scared of this topic.
In my support, he is not giving me
I
the
accepted
answer.
his topic.
He is not giving me the answer.
Can you accept my topic?
Sorry.
I accepted your topic. You talk about my topic.
Inshallah next week.
Inshallah next
Inshallah
week.
next week, okay?
Inshallah. No.
Inshallah
Insha
next week.
Jesus. Huh?
Inshallah next week.
Inshallah. No, insha Jesus.
Inshallah Jesus or God, same thing.
Ah.
Same thing.
So Jesus is God.
Same thing.
But you said he's a mercy from God. So he's a mercy of himself.
I will show you. I will.
No, show me now.
Next week.
Don't
next-
run.
Don't wait. Don't.
No. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Look.
Okay.
This topic is some of
New
now
topic,
here.
new topic.
New topic.
Don't run,
next
please.
week.
Don't run. Don't run.
Please.
Don't be like the Pharisees. Please. Don't be like the
Please
Pharisees.
next week.
No. Spread the good word. What did Jesus
Good
say?
and a humble
Spread the
way.
good word.
In a good and a humble way.
Spread the good word.
Next week, next
Don't you want to spread the good word though?
In a good way, gentle way. Next week. We'll continue. Okay?
In a good way, tell me if Jesus is God. Simple.
Inshallah, we'll talk about this. We'll talk about
Inshallah or Insha Jesus. Or Insha Yahweh.
Jesus.
Yahweh.
Inshallah, we'll talk about
Let me ask you one question before you go. One question.
You are not giving me the answer of my question.
You're not giving me answer as well, so we're both balanced.
Instead of answer,
You didn't answer as well.
You are asking me question and question and
You
question
didn't.
again
One last
and
question.
again. And
What's
Inshallah.
Inshallah, come over here. One second. Don't run. Don't run, please.
Find it.
Please, don't run. Don't run like the disciples ran when Jesus got crucified.
Surah and Hadith for us.
Look, don't run like the disciples did. The disciples abandoned Jesus. He also abandoned Jesus. This is the problem with the Christians. Allah protect us.